Hold on to your seats, because we're about to dive into one of reality TV's most explosive and ongoing sagas that just took another shocking turn. We're talking about a story that has more twists than a soap opera, more drama than a Hollywood blockbuster, and enough betrayal to make your head spin. If you've been following Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, then you know that Kirk Frost and Rasheeda's relationship has been through more ups and downs than a roller coaster. But today, we're breaking down the latest bombshell allegations that have fans absolutely losing their minds and questioning everything they thought they knew about this couple. The rumors are flying faster than wildfire, and the name on everyone's lips is Jasmine, allegedly Kirk's latest side piece who might have just blown up everything Rasheeda thought she knew about her marriage. So buckle up, because this tea is scalding hot, and we're about to spill every single drop. Before we dive into this latest alleged scandal, let's set the stage by talking about Kirk Frost and Rasheeda's tumultuous relationship history, because honestly, this is just the latest chapter in a very long book of drama. Kirk and Rasheeda have been together for over 2 decades, building a life, a family, and multiple businesses together. They've been featured prominently on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where their relationship has played out in front of millions of viewers, and let me tell you, it has not been smooth sailing. Kirk has a documented history of alleged infidelity that would make even the most forgiving partner run for the hills. We're talking about multiple cheating scandals, secret children, and betrayals that have played out publicly on reality TV. Remember the Jasmine Washington situation that resulted in a whole secret baby? Or the Shay Johnson drama that had Rasheeda questioning everything? Through it all, Rasheeda has somehow found the strength to forgive, rebuild, and try to make their marriage work. She's been portrayed as the long-suffering wife who keeps giving her husband second, third, and fourth chances despite his repeated alleged betrayals. But according to the latest rumors, Kirk might have pushed things too far this time. Now, let's talk about the woman at the center of these explosive new allegations, Jasmine. And before we go any further, let me be clear that these are unverified rumors and allegations that have been circulating on social media and gossip blogs, not confirmed facts. According to various unconfirmed sources, Jasmine is allegedly a younger woman who works in the Atlanta entertainment scene. She's described as being involved in the music industry, possibly as a model or aspiring artist, which would put her in Kirk's professional orbit. The alleged affair supposedly began several months ago, with sources claiming that Kirk and Jasmine met through mutual connections in the Atlanta hip-hop scene. What makes this situation allegedly different from Kirk's previous indiscretions is the reported emotional depth of the relationship. Unlike previous allegations that painted Kirk's cheating as purely physical or opportunistic, sources are claiming that this alleged relationship with Jasmine involves genuine feelings and ongoing emotional connection. If true, this would represent a different level of betrayal than what Rasheeda has dealt with before. So what evidence is supposedly supporting these cheating allegations? According to various gossip outlets and social media speculation, there are several pieces of alleged proof that have fans convinced this story has legs. First, there are reportedly text message screenshots that allegedly show intimate conversations between Kirk and Jasmine. These alleged messages supposedly contain not just flirtatious banter, but detailed discussions about their relationship, plans, and negative comments about Rasheeda. If real, these messages would represent damning evidence of emotional infidelity at minimum. Second, sources claim there are financial records showing that Kirk has been allegedly spending significant money on Jasmine. We're talking about expensive gifts, trips, and possibly even helping with her living expenses. This would suggest the alleged relationship goes beyond casual encounters. Third, multiple witnesses have allegedly come forward claiming they've seen Kirk and Jasmine together at various Atlanta locations, behaving intimately and not trying to hide their connection. These alleged sightings reportedly include upscale restaurants, hotels, and industry events. According to the rumor mill, Rasheeda allegedly discovered Kirk's supposed affair with Jasmine in the most devastating way possible, through evidence that left no room for denial or explanation. Sources claim that Rasheeda allegedly found explicit photos and videos on Kirk's phone that clearly showed him with Jasmine in compromising situations. But it wasn't just the physical evidence that allegedly broke Rasheeda's heart, it was reportedly finding love letters and romantic messages that showed the emotional depth of Kirk's alleged betrayal. One particularly detailed rumor suggests that Rasheeda allegedly discovered Kirk had been using their joint credit cards to pay for Jasmine's expenses, including rent, shopping trips, and luxury vacations. If true, this would mean Kirk was essentially funding his alleged affair with money that belonged to both him and his wife. The alleged discovery supposedly happened during what should have been a peaceful time in their marriage, making the betrayal feel even more shocking and hurtful to Rasheeda. If these allegations are true, you know there had to be some explosive confrontations, and the rumors about what went down between Kirk, Rasheeda, and Jasmine are wild. According to unverified gossip sources, Rasheeda allegedly confronted Kirk about the affair in their home, leading to a screaming match that neighbors could reportedly hear. Sources claim Kirk initially tried to deny everything, then allegedly shifted to minimizing the relationship, before finally being forced to admit to at least some level of inappropriate behavior. But the drama allegedly didn't stop there. Rumors suggest that Rasheeda also confronted Jasmine directly, either in person or through phone calls and text messages. Sources describe these alleged confrontations as emotional and intense, with both women reportedly expressing their feelings and frustrations about the situation. One particularly dramatic rumor claims that all three parties ended up in the same location at some point, leading to a public scene that had to be broken up by security or friends. While this sounds like something straight out of a reality TV script, given this family's history of public drama, it's not entirely unbelievable. In today's digital age, relationship drama often unfolds on social media long before it reaches the gossip blogs, and fans have been analyzing every post, story, and interaction for clues about what's going on between Kirk and Rasheeda. Observant followers have noted that Rasheeda's recent social media posts have been notably different from her usual content. Instead of couple photos and family moments, she's been posting more independent content, solo shots, business updates, and inspirational quotes about strength and self-worth that seem to carry deeper meaning. Kirk's social media behavior has also allegedly changed, with fans noting that he's been less active overall and hasn't posted any couple photos with Rasheeda in weeks. Some eagle-eyed followers claim to have spotted likes and comments on posts that could be connected to Jasmine, though these connections are speculative at best. The most telling evidence, according to fans, is what's not being posted. The couple that used to regularly share their life together on social media has gone notably quiet about their relationship, leading many to believe that trouble is brewing behind the scenes. When drama hits a high-profile couple like Kirk and Rasheeda, it doesn't just affect them, it ripples through their entire circle of family and friends, and the alleged reactions have been mixed and complicated. Sources close to Rasheeda reportedly describe her as being devastated but not surprised, suggesting that while this particular alleged betrayal was shocking, Kirk's pattern of behavior has left her somewhat prepared for these situations. Friends allegedly say she's been leaning on her support system and focusing on her children and business interests. Kirk's friends and family have allegedly been more divided in their response. Some sources suggest that people in his circle have been trying to encourage him to end his alleged affair and focus on repairing his marriage, while others reportedly believe that Kirk and Rasheeda's relationship has run its course. The couple's children, who are old enough to understand relationship dynamics, have allegedly been affected by the tension in the household, with sources claiming that Rasheeda is working hard to shield them from the adult drama while still maintaining family stability. What makes this alleged cheating scandal even more complicated is that Kirk and Rasheeda aren't just married, they're business partners with multiple ventures together, including Rasheeda's music career, their clothing lines, and various real estate investments. Sources suggest that if these allegations are true and the couple decides to separate, untangling their business relationships could be incredibly complicated and expensive. They've built an empire together over the years, and dividing those assets would require serious legal intervention. There are also concerns about how this alleged scandal might affect their reality TV career. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has been a significant source of income for the family, and major relationship drama could either boost their storyline value or cause production issues if the personal situation becomes too messy to film. Rasheeda's independent business ventures, including her successful boutique and music career, might actually benefit from this situation if she chooses to use the drama as motivation for new creative projects or business expansion. One of the most discussed aspects of this alleged situation is whether Rasheeda will once again forgive Kirk and try to make their marriage work, given her history of giving him multiple chances after previous alleged betrayals. Fans and relationship experts have expressed concern about the pattern of behavior in their marriage, where Kirk allegedly cheats, gets caught, apologizes, and then Rasheeda forgives him until the cycle repeats. This alleged affair with Jasmine would represent another opportunity for either breaking the cycle or continuing it. Some sources suggest that Rasheeda is allegedly at a breaking point and might finally be ready to end the marriage permanently. Others claim that despite her hurt and anger, she's still open to working things out if Kirk is willing to make significant changes and end all outside relationships. The decision becomes even more complicated when considering their children, their shared business interests, and the public nature of their relationship that makes private healing more difficult. The alleged Kirk Frost cheating scandal has sparked intense debate among love and hip-hop fans and the broader reality TV community about relationships, forgiveness, and personal boundaries. Many fans have expressed frustration with what they see as Kirk's repeated pattern of disrespecting his wife and family. Social media is filled with messages of support for Rasheeda and criticism of Kirk's alleged behavior, with many people encouraging her to prioritize her own happiness and self-respect. Other viewers have taken a more complex view, acknowledging that marriages are complicated and that outsiders can't fully understand the dynamics between two people who have been together for decades. Fellow reality TV stars and industry insiders have largely remained publicly neutral about the situation, though some have shared general messages about supporting women who are dealing with relationship challenges. Let's take a step back and separate verified information from speculation and rumors. The truth is, much of what we've discussed comes from unverified sources, social media speculation, and gossip outlets rather than confirmed facts. Kirk Frost and Rasheeda have not made any official statements confirming or denying these specific allegations about an affair with someone named Jasmine. Their representatives have not responded to requests for comment about these rumors. What we do know is that Kirk has a documented history of infidelity issues that have played out publicly on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We also know that Rasheeda has chosen to work through previous betrayals and rebuild their marriage multiple times. The couple's current social media behavior and public appearances suggest that something might be affecting their relationship, but without official confirmation, we can't definitively say what that might be. Regardless of whether these specific allegations about Jasmine are true, this situation highlights broader issues about relationships, public scrutiny, and the challenges of maintaining marriage in the spotlight. Kirk and Rasheeda's relationship has become a case study in forgiveness, second chances, and the complexity of long-term partnerships. Their story resonates with many people who have dealt with infidelity and betrayal in their own relationships. The public nature of their marriage means that every alleged scandal becomes entertainment for millions of viewers, which adds pressure and complication to what should be private healing processes. Whether they work through this alleged crisis or decide to end their marriage, both Kirk and Rasheeda will likely continue to be subjects of public interest and speculation about their personal lives. Look, at the end of the day, behind all the drama and the headlines and the social media speculation, we're talking about real people dealing with real pain. Whether these allegations about Kirk and Jasmine are true or not, the pattern of behavior in this marriage has clearly caused genuine hurt and damage. If you're watching this and dealing with similar issues in your own relationship, whether it's infidelity, broken trust, or feeling like you're stuck in a cycle of forgiveness and disappointment, please remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and honesty. Celebrity relationships might be entertaining to follow, but they shouldn't be the standard for what you accept in your own life. Rasheeda has shown incredible strength over the years in dealing with public scrutiny while trying to hold her family together. Whatever she decides to do about these latest allegations, she has every right to prioritize her own happiness and well-being. As for Kirk, if these allegations are true, at some point actions have to have consequences. Marriage requires trust, respect, and commitment from both partners, and no amount of apologies can replace consistent, trustworthy behavior. We'll continue following this story as it develops, but remember, behind every headline is a human being dealing with real emotions and real consequences. Let's keep that in mind as we discuss and analyze these celebrity relationships.